the truth.
What's going on, guys? NWI Lacrosse here, and today we're going to be going over Isaac's gamer because we went over mine last time, so we're just going to do his.
Okay, so this is my shaft. This is the Maverick Hyperlight. I really like it. I think it weighs in at about 5 ounces, which is pretty much what a Dragonfly weighs in at. Honestly, I think it's underrated. It's not used by a lot of people, or I haven't seen a lot of people using it, but I really like it. Haven't had any bad experiences with it. It was really my first ever good shaft. Also my first carbon fiber shaft, and nothing but good experiences with it. I've had it all throughout spring season, and we just started summer season, and so far no it's not bent or anything. So my tape job, I do a donut all the way down at the butt end. I don't know if you can see that. Is that focusing? Alright, so I do a donut down at the butt end, and then I like to do about just my bottom glove's worth of tape right here. To me, there's no need for any more. And then right here is usually where, right here is where my top hand would go if I was like passing or sometimes shooting. And then this up here, I like to have this. This is where I'd maybe hold the stick for ground balls or, yeah, ground balls. Or catching maybe, not really though, but pretty much just ground balls. So the head is an STX Surgeon 700. I think it's pretty new. Came out like a year, maybe year and a half ago. One weird thing, everybody comments about this on the team, is that the screw is on the front. I don't know if you can see that, but the screw's on the front, and if you don't know, most lacrosse heads, the screw is on the back, and because the screw's not on the back, it gives it more room up here so that your hand can really nestle up next to the head without getting a violation by touching the head. So, also, this head is really cool because when you're stringing it, there's a lot of stringing options on it. I mean, it's no String King Mark II or anything with all the sidewall holes, but there's a seventh hole on the head where the top string would be, and they call it the, I forgot what they call it. They call it something, and it is just supposed to channel lock. They call it the channel lock because when you're pulling up on the mesh, it tightens up the channel and gives you a tighter channel, which calls for more accurate shooting, passing, everything good. And then they also have this rail on the stick, so you can see the sidewall goes down like that. And then there's this rail that comes right here that would move the pocket higher, so it would give you a higher pocket. So like for ground balls, a high pocket would be really good because the ball gets right into the pocket real quick on ground balls, but pretty much the suspension rail is what that's called. And that would just, that would raise the pocket to more of a higher pocket instead of a lower pocket. I strung this head myself at the beginning of the year, and it needs to be restrung. Mesh is old and crusty. It's crusty mesh. That's pretty much it for my gamer. Yeah.
Alright, guys, that was Isaac's gamer, and we hope you enjoyed it and you learned something or whatever, you found out what you wanted for your gamer. And if you liked the video, like it, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and stay loose, just relax.